Hey everybody, hope all is well. I did this video. This is maybe like, oh my gosh, I'm thinking 2 years ago, at least maybe 1.5. So I did this video. Did this video at that time, but we're pretty much conditioned early. They cannot protect you from a cat, dog, a tick, or CHITZ, chits. So remember this video. See the little girl. Watch over here. Did you notice? Notice he got on top of that car real quick and left the daughter. Okay, check this out. This is how they are. Self first. Wonder why as a collective nobody respects them. Watch the daddy. Jump on the car. Let the little girl go. He's still on top of the car. You can hear those big old feet hitting the hood. And then got to the next one. Stop crying, Nana. Stop crying, Nana. I'm sorry. Stop that crying, Nana. Easy to say when your meat is safe. Shoot. Oh my gosh, the little girl. She just scared. Stop crying, Nana. Easy to say, you're up here, she's down there. Can you imagine? You wouldn't forget this. Dad, remember that time that dog had escaped and I had to run and fend for myself when you jumped on the car? Oh yeah, I do remember that, Nana. Seriously. Still on top of the car. Stop that crying, Nana. Are you gotta be kidding me. And he's the one that brought his own daughter to see the dog, to the lady. He still ain't come down. He still ain't come down. Nana, I'm sorry, not what my little girl name is. Nana, still on the ground, having to fend for herself. Just like it is in real life. I thought about this because I was going through some old videos. I was actually trying to find something else. But it's just like it is in real life. Black women learn at an early age, fend for yourself. Me, I didn't learn that at an early age because my father was there. Both my parents, they raised us. My gosh, I wanted to get a job at 16 and my dad was like, nope, you're not doing it. And I kept asking, I want to get a job. And then he showed me this article, which I will never forget. He said, you see, because we would always get the newspaper, okay? He showed me this article. And unfortunately, there was a teenage girl, I'll never forget, 16 years old. I think she worked in a bakery or, ice cream shop. And never forget, I mean, I can like see her face right now. Caucasian girl, 16. Had like a little bob, short bob, blonde chick. And someone came in an ice cream shop. They robbed the shop and they took the girl. And she was unalived. And so my dad, I think, was to frighten me because I was like, I want to get a job. I really want to get a job. You get my license. I want to get a job. And so my dad, he showed me that article and he was like, no, you're fine. You don't need a job. And you have an allowance, but darn, you want some real money. You want like a, hey, come on, go to the mall. You know what I'm saying? Not with your parents. You want, allowance. You want a real job. you know. And so my dad showed me that. And I was like to myself, well, that happened to her, not going to happen to me. But he did that for a reason. He was trying to, I think, scare me so I could stop begging him about, I want a job. Dad, can I get a job? I'm a teenager. I want a job. And so my dad showed me the article and he's like, look what happened to this girl. It's not going to be you. So it's like, as an adult, like, Dad, things do happen. But that's what my father did. And I think he did that because he didn't want us to work like that. My mom didn't work. My dad worked and my mom stayed at home. So yeah, even as a teenager, my father getting a job, it wasn't happening. So summers out, here might do a little something. That's about it. But there was no job to be had. So, but that's when you have a dad who is a provider. Ain't no way in the world if that would happen to me. My father would have jumped on top of that darn truck, that car. Stop that crying, nah. But black women learn early. Learn early in the game to protect yourself. I don't see how this man could come outside. I really don't. I don't even see how you could, like, how could you? Supposed to be a father and a protector. A father and a protector. Stop that crying, nah. Easy to say. I mean, think. His first reaction in true Dusty form. Save myself, forsake his own daughter. As a woman, I would have at least tried to, grab the child with me, get them together. Grab the child with me. If you're wearing a jacket, maybe, I don't know, take it off and try to put on that dog's head, blind the dog or something. But no. In true Dusty fashion. That's why I say for black women to be selfish. Only one sitting up here, give, they take, give, they take, give, they hate. Only one sitting up here. Gonna stand by your man. This right here, it speaks volume. That was his first instinct. That there's no way around it. That was his first instinct. And then you think about it. What about in a situation like this? Can you imagine? In a situation like this here, can you imagine he gets older? And this is how the man is. So can you imagine if he gets older and she's having to fend for herself, and then you look up, retirement doesn't go so right. That's if he's still around. And then you look up, as in true Blackistan fashion, so how's the portfolio retirement going? Oh, look, Kiki is going okay. She at work, she on her job. It's ridiculous. Drew Isadora has a hit. She's gonna perform it tonight on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Throw us away. Are you kidding? In this community, they do this every day. I was just watching something. Oh my gosh. I said, don't, I gotta do a video on it. And it happened in Florida. And I do remember that. One of these ladies, she was on a little welfare system, but she got a hold to a married dude, and the child support was like close to $20,000. It was like 19,000 and some change, and he was about to go to jail. Oh, she played that little game with him. Yeah, she played a little game with him. He got inside the house, and right before, I guess, the court date, because he said he didn't have the money, and he was married, and he had like 2 kids with his wife, and I think 3 kids elsewhere. And she was taunting him about, you better pay that money, you going to jail and all of that. He murked them both. So stop and think. I'm not saying this man here. You have to understand, when you're dealing with these dudes in this hue, you have to really watch your back. You have to really watch your back. Sometimes it's best just to be alone. And I cannot imagine any woman can be proud of having a husband like this here. I'd rather be just single. Anyway, for baby mama, she kept taunting him. The police was asking him about it. He not only murked her, he was found guilty, her twin daughters, and also their son. And when the cops was asking him about it, like they have the interrogation room, he was in there smiling and snickering. And it was like, you understand your baby mother is dead and your son is dead. So she thought, in other words, like, I guess from what they were saying, she got a married man and I just want my money. And she ended up dead, honey. I hate to say it. It's like a no win. You can't win with these characters. They cannot protect you from a dog, a cat, cannot protect you financially. They can't protect you probably from a bat or a rat. You gotta face it, ladies. They cannot protect you from CHIT, from Chit. And that's the truth, and that's it. That's why I say be selfish. He ran and got his booty on that car. Stop that crying, Nana. Stop that crying, Nana. What you mean? Don't stop crying. And you can hear the child just scared. Daddy, daddy. Daddy is safe and sound on top of that vehicle. I should say this, when I saw this again, I wish that dog could have just doop, 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 boop. I'm sorry. Stop that crying, Nana. So even in the face of adversity, I guess you're supposed to go ahead, put up a bold face. A dog chasing a girl crying, you had to stop that crying. That's why we're not allowed to express ourselves. That's Black will stand for you. You feeling broke your arm and your leg. What you crying for? Let's get on up. It reminded me real quick. I do have a friend, and his father, I mentioned it before, has an insurance agency. And reminds me of that conversation. I guess the teenage girl, she was in college, maybe 19 years old or so, and she had an accident and she had gotten injured. Keep in mind, stop that crying, Nana. She got injured. I mentioned it before on the channel. And of course, it's like, hey, if you're paying for, medical on your policy, you can utilize that. What the daddy say? And that company don't give a darn about you. They don't give two craps about you. But what did her father say? They're not going to use it. She can just take 2 Tylenol and go on. She's in a major car accident. Car about to be totaled out, possibly. She's injured. Oh, you can go ahead and use these coverages. But the daddy, and she's a college student, full-time college student, and she works a job. And I'm like, if this is your friend, and she's saying she called the office or what have you, now the dad is involved. Because I think she called, he said, I think she called. So now, and I'm like, man, you need to go ahead and tell your friend, what the deal is. And you referring her to your father. She's your homegirl. She called in a claim. She's injured. Hey, so-and-so, you doing okay? I'm hurt, my head, yada, yada, yada. But the daddy, we're not, even though you're paying for it, so stupid, we're not going to use that portion. Just take some time out. You're not a doctor. Why? That just shows you it is what it is. The women are not valued in this group. But boy, these Black women, they'll march down for a man. They will march for a man, put some money on that book. They will do whatever it work overtime for him. It's a one-sided loyalty. So this right here, I thought about that. The young baby girl, she's already learned a lesson. So I guess just face the dog. Never mind, he got his hind parts on top of the car. I guess just face the dog. Stop crying. And Black women, that's what they do. They get you suited and booted and send you out into the world. Suited and booted and send you out into the world Go out there and face it. Go deal with it. If that job ain't enough, you gonna have to get. You gonna need you 2 of them, huh? Have them provided for you. Then the next thing you know, what happens? They get older, and go. I wouldn't be surprised if you're gonna need Nana to come take care of him. Just another example. Can I protect you from a dog, cat, a brick, or chit? CHIT. They can't do it. Why are people doing what they want to do? They're putting themselves first. And that's what the mammies do. That's what black women do. Let everybody walk up the hill all over you. Except another black woman. Now, a black woman tried, oh, we be ready to knuckle up. Come on. Take off your tennis and your shoes. Let's go to the park. Oh, let a sister. Oh, another black woman. We'll be ready to run her down. Get a fire from a job. So this right here, all I can say, the world is watching. So Nana has learned at an early age. Fend for yourself. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. Love you. Ladies, they sitting around and wonder what we're going to do. Put them on mute and I'm out. Sitting around wondering what we